Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming in with game number 2 between Zephyr Prime, or HongUnPrime, that we'll be calling him in this game, spawning as the green Protoss, against his opponent LiquidTLO, spawning as the red Terran. On the left side of the map, this is Metalopolis. They are spawning across the map from each other, so the longest spawning distance that we can even have. And, this is game number 2 from the Stars War, great tournament sponsored by Gigabyte. And again, in game number 1, that was on Zone Log of Caverns, HongUnPrime ended up winning that matchup, and LiquidTLO just not having enough to counter the death ball. Of course, he was a little very reliant on Marauders that game, and HongUn able to come out with a bunch of Immortals, and then even come out with some Colossi to really help him in that game and really show the power that he has against a bunch of Marauders. I mean, that looks scary, but HongUn able to come back in and just hammer TLO hard, even with the amount of racks that TLO had there. So, we're looking at, TLO trying to survive this tournament and keep going. And, he will come out with his creativeness. I am very sure of that, as HongUn comes up and starts seeing what's going on inside TLO's base. That rack's now coming down again, and the SCV just trying to take down HongUn's probe. Doing a really nice job there of doing some damage. And TLO, of course, not scouting out as of yet, going for that refinery. And it looks like HongUn just coming in and starting to do some damage on that poor little SCV. And his shield's fully up, starting to go around and just kind of have fun with that. And in HongUn's base, we of course have the first gateway coming down. And, not doing a whole lot yet. As we see, are we going to see anything come out of here? Or are we just going to see, okay, we have the Cybernetic Score. So we're going to look at pretty much the same starting build from HongUn that we saw in the first game, going for that first gateway, going for the fast Cybernetic Score. While on TLO's side, we're going for the Marine early on, just like we did last game. He looks like he's now going out to scout out with a Marine. And HongUn just taking this Zalnaga Tower just to see if anything's going to be coming down this route. We're going for a little bit variation now on TLO's side from his last game, going for a factory. I wouldn't be surprised to see, like a 1-1-1 build here, going for that starport early on as well. Maybe, learn from his mistakes last game, get some medevacs out there as well. Just being able to, heal himself would be a great boon. And again, that Men's statue, looking hard and keeping it tough there, keeping it real. Yeah, I'm really surprised they have these kind of destructible things on the map. It can really get in the way sometimes. Just being able, false clicking on something. So you see a lot of pros just go around and kill them sometimes just so they don't false click. And a Stalker now coming up, and TLO gonna get hammered a little bit, trying to get in there, gonna see what he can, doesn't see a whole lot of anything. Got a pylon coming out here, so are we gonna be hiding some tech up here for HongUn? That would be very interesting to see. As Starport now coming out, we got a couple Hellions now coming out of that factory, so it should be interesting to see how these Hellions are gonna come into play with this this kind of unit mix. And again, just coming down with another gateway, and a gateway hidden in the back. So we're going to be hiding some gateway tech back here, as, not trying to keep it all in the front. Putting 2 gateways in the back. That could be fodder for some Banshee harassment back here. Should be interesting to see, and we do have the TLO starting to bring out his Hellions. Going to start pushing out and just kind of scouting out a little bit just to see what he can. Of course, TLO knows that HongUn is down here, and it looks like HongUn just trying to get as much vision on his map as well, just to kind of see what's going on. We do have a medevac coming out for TLO, so should be interesting, and we're bringing it all the way out here and all the way out. Ooh, my. Are we going to be seeing... Yeah, putting him right against this stuff. He's going to hide these guys really well. I think we're going to see a drop coming from TLO, and TLO might get spotted here as HongUn starts coming up into this expansion, and it looks like, oh my goodness, we have poor probe getting taken out. That's a shame. That is such a shame. He was going to be doing a drop, but are we going to be seeing a drop now coming from TLO, as it looks like HongUn getting ready for something. He knows something is ready to come through. It looked like TLO was getting ready to do a drop there, but he was denied. He did get that scouted out there. does go and take out another unit, and looks like he is going to be going for the drop after all. Starts coming up into the base, dropping down. Going to start doing it with 3 units here as HongUn forced to pull back a little bit. And again, bringing them units up into the medevac again and retreating. Probably going to bring it down right into this little gas area. That would be a really nice little hidden area to put those guys. As it looks like TLO, yeah, putting them in there and getting ready for the drop as HongUn is... oh my goodness, he's going to start going out. Will he... Looks like he is. He's going out as HongUn does not see these guys coming in. Yeah, he does. He does. He sees them coming in, and out go all of those probes. Do we see any kills? We do have like 1 kill out of that, but that was not worth it there for TLO. Of course, did push HongUn back, and oh, these probes. These probes are not able to get in. Oh my goodness. And a pylon coming down up on this expansion area for HongUn. HongUn going to be able to do some kind of damage there if possible. And seeing all these Marines starts running away. Oh, these poor zealots. Not going to be able to have a chance against them if they come up here. And we got nice placement of tanks from TLO. 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top of the ramp. Going to be able to get nice vision of this. And down goes the Thunder as all these guys just getting taken out. Marines popping up. Will they be able to stop this? Yes, it looks like we're going to do a really great job here with this tank as just forcing this out. And just forcing HongUn to pull back a little bit. So hiding that just a little bit as this medevac just coming home. He's done his job. He's dropped those Hellions out as they come out the ramp again, and a bunker coming up at the top of the ramp. Will it be done in time? Oh my goodness, that another tank. Great spot placement here by TLO, putting these tanks in just where they need to go. That bunker getting ready to be finished, about 75% done. And again, we have a Banshee coming out for TLO, probably going to do some harass. That orbital command just getting done. Going to get ready to put that down for an expansion. Hopefully putting that down for an expansion. And again, just bringing out some SCVs to get ready for some kind of attack. That didn't come out right. But anyway, you know, Stalker's now at the base of the ramp. Again, that pylon being placed there. That's a great placement of the pylon. Banshee now coming out and getting ready to do an attack. And a Twilight Council coming out for HongUn. Looks like we're probably going to get Blink Stalker work done here, or even advance into a Templar type build. You know, especially with all those Marines that we do see here. And now going after all of these Stalkers with these wonderful jam-packed Marines, and just forcing not a whole lot as that medevac just kind of pushed back just a little bit, getting hit just a little bit there. And again, this Banshee just kind of sitting there, waiting for the cloak to get done. It is now getting done as TLO now starting to come up into the expansion. Now that Nexus is finished, he is cloaking up, starting to take out that one little probe and just going to town with that. Of course, there's no vision at all, so that Banshee can do whatever he wants. We do have a Dark Shrine coming up, so I was right, we're going to see some Templar tech coming out from HongUn, as HongUn, again, being forced out of his base. These probes just kind of running away as he has no kind of vision, going for that robotics facility, but again, he's down to 200 minerals. He doesn't really have a whole lot. You know, we look at the income tab, he's down to 100 minerals there per minute, and you know, he's spread out too thin, and this Banshee just having a little bit of energy. It doesn't look like you know, able to get his units up there. He does have a Dark Templar up now, and it looks like that's going into the fray here and going to be taken out. Of course, that missile turret just there and taking out that DT. So again, the GG now. Wow, the GG from HongUn as TLO takes that the second game now from him. Of course, this Banshee probably saved the day for TLO. Of course, no observation at all. Nothing to see cloaked units. Able to come in, take all of his probes out of the line, and just win that. Really great job by TLO there. And of course, he did see all these units coming down. He just would not be able to react at all, as we see, you know, 39 to 84. TLO just really being able to do that. So we push on to a game number 3, and we'll see you guys there. Take care.